1. Information obtained from a phone conversation to the proposed insured can be found in which of these reports? A. Agent's report. B. MIB report. C. Inspection report. D. Attending physician's report. Answer: C. Inspection report. An inspection report may include information obtained by a telephone call to the proposed insured. 2. Which of these require an offer, acceptance, and consideration? A. Contract. B. Estoppel. C. Warranty. D. Representation. Answer: A. Contract. Offer, acceptance, and consideration are all elements of a contract. 3. Which of these are not an example of a non-forfeiture option? A. Extended term. B. Reduced paid up. C. Cash surrender. D. Life income. Answer: D. Life income. All of these are examples of non-forfeiture options except life income. 4. A 15-year mortgage is best protected by what kind of life policy? A. Modified whole life. B. 15-year level term. C. 15-year decreasing term. D. Adjustable life. Answer: C. 15-year decreasing term. A 15-year mortgage is best protected by a 15-year decreasing term policy. 5. How do life insurance companies handle cases where the insured commits suicide within the contract stated contestable period? A. Claims are denied under the suicide clause of the policy. B. Company pays twice the face amount under the double indemnity clause. C. Claims are paid in full. D. Premiums are returned under the consideration clause. Answer: A. Claims are denied under the suicide clause of the policy. Claims are denied under the suicide clause of the policy. 6. When will a hearing be held after a notice of hearing, alleging participation in an unfair or deceptive act, is served to a licensee or insurer by the Commissioner? A. No sooner than 30 days. B. No sooner than 15 days. C. No sooner than 10 days. D. No sooner than 6 days. Answer: D. No sooner than 6 days. Once notice is served, a hearing will be held no sooner than 6 days after the notice is provided. 7. A disability elimination period is best described as a: A. Time deductible. B. Dollar deductible. C. Eligibility period. D. Probation period. Answer: A. Time deductible. The best way to describe a disability elimination period is a time deductible. 8. T is insured under a basic cancer plan. Which of the following conditions would be covered under this plan? A. Stroke. B. Operation for a malignant tumor. C. Broken leg. D. Heart attack. Answer: B. Operation for a malignant tumor. A basic cancer plan would pay the claim if the insured needed surgery for a malignant tumor. 9. If the insured and primary beneficiary are both killed in the same accident and it cannot be determined who died first, where are the death proceeds to be directed under the Uniform Simultaneous Death Act? A. Primary beneficiary's estate. B. Primary beneficiary's next of kin. C. Insured's estate. D. Insured's contingent beneficiary. Answer: D. Insured's contingent beneficiary. Under the Uniform Simultaneous Death Act, if both insured and primary beneficiary are killed in the same accident and there is insufficient evidence to show who died first, policy proceeds will be paid as if the insured died last. In other words, the proceeds will be paid to the secondary or contingent beneficiary. 10. T owns an accident and health policy and notifies her insurance company that she has chosen a less hazardous occupation. Under the change of occupation provision, which of the following actions may her insurance company take? A. Allow her to take a tax deduction on unearned premiums. B. Increase her policy's coverage amount. C. Decrease her policy's coverage amount. D. Nothing. Answer: B. Increase her policy's coverage amount. Under the change of occupation provision in an accident and health policy, if the insured notifies the insurance company of a less hazardous occupation, the insurance company may increase the policy's coverage. 11. G files a claim on his accident and health policy after being treated for an illness. The insurance company believes that G misrepresented his actual health on the initial insurance and is, therefore, disrupting the claim's validity. The provision that limits the time period during which the company may dispute a claim's validity is called A. Insuring. B. Grace period. C. Free look. D. Time limit on certain defenses. Answer: D. Time limit on certain defenses. The time limit on certain defenses, incontestability, provision limits the time during which the insurance company may challenge the validity of an insurance claim on the basis of a misstatement made on the insured's application. 12. M has an insurance policy that also has an outstanding policy loan at the time of M's death. The insurer will deduct the outstanding loan balance from the A. Cash value. B. Estate of the insured. C. Policy proceeds. D. Non-forfeiture value. Answer: C. Policy proceeds. If not repaid by the time the insured dies, the loan balance and any interest accrued are deducted from the policy proceeds at the time of claim. 13. Basic medical expense insurance. A. Normally has a deductible and co-insurance. B. Covers an illness but not an accident. C. Pays for lost wages while hospitalized. D. Has lower benefit limits than major medical insurance. Answer: D. Has lower benefit limits than major medical insurance. Basic medical expense insurance typically has